In this SkyCAD tutorial, you're going to learn about pin numbers. We briefly touched on this subject in the assigning part numbers tutorial. If you haven't seen that tutorial yet, I recommend watching it before continuing with this one. As you probably noticed in that tutorial, when we insert a symbol onto our schematics, a blank component is created. Blank component in the sense that no part number has been assigned to the component yet. Usually at this point, we'll assign a part number to it by selecting Assign from Catalog. But before we do that, notice that the symbol has some default pin numbers, 1 and 2. At this point in time, the values of these default pin numbers don't actually matter. Once we assign a part number to the component, the symbol will adopt whatever pin numbers have been assigned to that specific part number, which in this case are X1 and X2, which are the real pin numbers that you will find on the component if you had to order it from the manufacturer. Obviously, these pin numbers will only be correct if you defined them as such when you created the component and added it to the catalog. But what if the pin numbers for a specific component are wrong? For example, let's say I've received this component from the manufacturer and seen that the pin numbers are not X1 and X2, but A1 and A2 instead. We can change them by double-clicking on the pin numbers and changing their values. Then we double-click on the component itself and click Save. SkyCAD will ask if we want to overwrite the component in the catalog. Click Yes. Save to catalog. OK. Next time we choose that component from the catalog, the pin numbers will be A1 and A2. Remember that these pin number changes will only apply to this specific part number. Keep in mind that pin numbers are texts, so they can be modified like all other texts in SkyCAD, such as moving them around, or changing the text size and justification. To change things like text size and justification, right-click on the pin number, then select Explore Text. Here we can change the text properties of that pin number.